Blessings and blessings. What's up, guys? Preston Smiles here. If you are new to the tribe and new to my vibe and you are watching this on YouTube, click that red subscribe button so you can see some of the magic that gets uploaded every single week on this channel. And make sure you click that like button and leave a comment if anything resonates in this video. Now, today's transmission is the marrying type from a guy's perspective. I hear from a lot of women conversations about, is he the marrying type? And I also work with men and hear from their perspective of what the marrying type is. And I wanted to build a bridge so that we understand each other in this relational process, which can be super complicated and weird and scary and all the things. So, and make sure you watch this video to the end, because I drop dimes the longer I go, because this is not scripted. This is straight from the heart. So what I've noticed is, for a woman, what is dictated as a marrying type is very different from a man. When I hear men talk behind the scenes, when it's just other men and they talk about, you know, their ex-girlfriend or the girl they were dating, and like, yo, you still with that one girl? Nah, man, I'm not with her. Why you not with her? I thought she was like, you know, potentially it. Nah, man, she wasn't it. And more often than not, what I hear as the thing that determines whether she is or isn't it is this one particular word. And I'm gonna get to it in a second, but I wanna break something down. There are two types of men. There are the men that, and I would fall under this category, that want to attract their queen and build their empire together. And there's the type of man who wants to go build his own thing and then invite a queen in. Now, going against popular belief, men actually do want to be married. And a lot of entrepreneurs and men who are into business and stuff like that we know that the most successful men in the world are men who have one wife, one family, like everything is just easy, right? This is less stress. And of course, it's stress being in a relationship to a degree, but it's less stress trying to date 19 women and X, Y, and Z. And so guys know this, and there's two different types of guys. And both of those guys, in my opinion, from what I've heard and studied and held space for and coached men in, both believe this same word dictates whether someone is marrying the marrying type or not. And that word is, drum roll please, teamwork. If she is perceived, catch it, perceived as somebody who is on his team, that man will be more likely to marry and commit to that girl than he won't. And this seems so simple, but let me just break this down. Because I remember having a conversation with a pretty famous friend of mine about this maybe 3 years ago, and we were laughing about, you know, meeting our ones and like dating in LA and like what that was like. And he was explaining this story about when he first started dating and he didn't end up with this girl, go figure, this particular girl, and how he took her to Cafe Gratitude, and she knew that he was going to be paying for this meal, and she also knew that he was broke. And instead of just ordering one like organic strawberry lemonade, she ordered like 3. And in his mind, he's just adding it up. Like, yo, you know I'm broke. You know I'm hustling. You know I'm trying to climb to the top. And yet you're just like ordering like I'm some Saudi Arabian prince or something. And this was the moment for him where he was like, oh, she wasn't on my team. She didn't really like care about me. We weren't teammates. It was about her. And then, I think it was yesterday, I was having a conversation about this particular person, and I was asking my other friend, like, yo, is he still with her? And he was like, nah, she was a gold digger. And I was like, what? Like, I would have never guessed that. And he said, yeah, there was, you know, a couple times where she got really mad at him for not buying her this particular bag or whatever the case may be. And I get it. Modern women, you guys have your own money, your own businesses, your own everything. And for most of you, this won't land. But for some of you, and it's not always that big, let me specify that. Sometimes it could be as simple as, oh my God, he's working really hard and I just want to give him a massage, because nobody else is going to be doing that. Nobody at his job's going to be doing that. Nobody, like just caring for men as well. And we get it. You guys are precious, beautiful, amazing queens that we get to care for and lean into. But what about us? Right? That's what a man thinks. What about me? I'm working my ass off trying to take care of us, trying to be a super boyfriend and husband and X, Y, and Z. And when a woman keeps that in mind and even just compliments him, like, yo, I just want to recognize that you're working so hard, baby. And you're going to be, you're going to make it, or whatever the case may be. This, in a man's eyes, is her playing team. It's her being a good teammate. Remember, we grew up playing sports and doing things for points. And so when we start to add things up, that becomes the determiner for whether someone is the marrying type or not. Blessings and blessings. Leave a comment with anything that resonated or jumped off the page from this video, and please share it with friends, family, whoever, if you think they would get value. If you have a girlfriend who's dating somebody and she wants to get the full commitment, send her this video. Love you guys so much. I also have a video called Calling in the One, which went viral a few years ago, and a bunch of other stuff on relationships. Blessings and blessings.